What's up, folks? It is August 15th, 2025. Today is Friday and is the second day of my kids' school, going back to school. Their first day yesterday, my oldest son, who's in middle school, he got out at 12:30. My youngest, he had a regular get out time, which was 2:30. No problem, right? Today was regular bell schedule. My youngest in elementary gets out at 2:30. My oldest in middle school gets out at 3 o'clock. So nobody talked about the woes of when your kids go to two different schools. And it's not that bad, actually. The schools are no more than 2 miles apart. 2 miles. But I live in Los Angeles. 2 miles is 40 minutes to an hour damn near with the LA traffic. It's just that bad. It really is that bad. I'm not exaggerating for those of you who don't live in LA. For those of you who do live in LA, you nod in your head like, yeah, that's about right. Okay. I'm one of those parents that's more proactive than reactive. The difference is this. A reactive parent waits till the bullshit happens and then they try to fix it, solve it, or clean it up, whatever. I'm a proactive parent. I assess a situation, look at the potential dangers, and I just try to avoid that altogether. That's me being proactive. I'll look at something like, no, that's dangerous right there. I'm not going to do that. Or no, that's not a good idea because this, or that can happen. I don't believe in letting my kids walk home from school. I understand some of you parents don't have a choice. You can't leave work. You have to be at work. Your boss don't give a damn, about, having kids. None of that matters. So I get it. Your kids have to step up and responsibly get home. But there are just too many children for me who go missing. From school to home, something has happened, unfortunately. So me being proactive says, hell nah. Me or a family member, somebody's going to pick my kids up. They're going to make sure they get there. They're going to make sure that they get home. And if that, for whatever reason, is not possible, then the kids just stay at home. They just stay at home. Way too many pedophiles out here, kidnappers, murderers, child molesters. Hell, even ICE is kidnapping and snatching kids. You can't even trust federal agents to protect our children anymore. So I don't take those risks. I tell my son, if you don't see me at the front gate when you walk out, go back inside. I'll come back in. I'll come in there and get you. But don't let me catch you outside the gates before school or after school. Don't let me catch you outside the gates. So the reason I'm saying all this is because today with the regular bell schedule, I pick up my elementary school son at 2:30. I got 30 minutes to get 2 miles to get my other son. Here's the catch. Where my son goes to middle school, the traffic is gridlocked. Gridlocked. I'm talking about cars are double parked for at least 2 blocks. The street that my son's school is actually on, forget about it. It's just parked cars in both lanes. They're literally parked. There is no getting through that. So today I had to park 3 blocks away and walk to my son's school. I had to walk 3 blocks to pick up my kid just to get him once again. And I got 30 minutes to get 2 miles and walk 3 blocks. So it worked out today. I hope it works out in the future. But this shit is tough. This shit is tough. And like I said, I see as I'm walking to pick up my kid and as we're walking back to the car, I'm seeing kids his age walking home. They're walking by themselves. They're not even in a group. And I'm just like, damn, when both my kids were in elementary, same thing. Like I would see elementary school age kids walking home by themselves with the key wrapped around their neck too. So I'm like, okay, they're going home. They got their key or whatever. But I was just like, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Once again, thank God, I guess nothing is happening to these kids, but I just still would not take the risk of something happening. Something happened. That's just it. It happened. They're gone or hit by a car, which is something that's very common at most schools with these kids trying to cross the street or jaywalk and things like that, or people getting frustrated with the traffic. Kids get hit. Parents get hit. So anyways, just make sure your kids are safe. Make sure your kids have a tracker on them. Apple, that little AirTag thing, you could put it on a watch. You could put it in their backpack somewhere. You could put it in the sole of their shoe even. Put a tracker on your kid just to give you peace of mind, just so you'll know where they're at or where they should be at. And yeah, I'm so grateful that they started school on a Thursday, Friday. Okay, we see how school is. Now give me the weekend to get my mind wrapped around it. And then we full speed on Monday through Friday. We got this. Anyways, for those of you who got kids, I hope that they're having a good day at school. I hope that continues throughout the year. For the teachers out there, here's to a good school year. Parents, you know your kids. You know your kids. Work with your teachers, not against them. When the teacher calls, hey, your son is doing so-and-so, don't jump on the teacher. Your teacher's just that, a teacher, not a disciplinarian. That's your job. You don't want somebody else disciplining your kids anyway, right? So like I said, work with your teachers this year, not against them. And yeah, talk to you guys later.